against Michael Bisping, the winner, to fight in Brazil against the middleweight champion, Anderson the Spider Silva.
You ready? Get out!
Tonight's clock is brought to you by In Time, available on Blu-ray and DVD Tuesday. There's the takedown.
That was the real question. Can Chael Sonnen take Michael Bisping down? We got the answer. Yes, he can. Can Bisping get back up? We got that answer, too.
Well, we know one thing from watching many of Bisping's
Hold on, he got
fights.
poked. Bisping got poked and was trying to get some time, but Chael Sonnen jumped on him.
Sonnen really likes to smother his opponents. The one thing I started to say, Joe, when you spoke of the poke, is that Bisping is very good at scrambling back to his feet.
Yes, he is.
Watch where it's going.
He's got great takedown defense and great defense, in particular with submissions on the ground.
Yes.
Never been submitted in an MMA fight.
That said, Chael Sonnen has never scored a knockout or TKO in his UFC career. Bisping 13-3 in the octagon.
Watch your head,
Bisping
Chael.
circling away nicely.
Staying out
He's got
of
to
danger
get away
so
of the
far.
grip. Chael Sonnen with a nice knee to the body and a beautiful trip. But Michael Bisping will try to attack from his back as well as try to get back up to his feet. He did a good job of creating space there. Now he has to get his feet underneath him. And Chael wisely grabbing that one foot and pulling it up, preventing him from doing so.
Sonnen.
Solid shots by Sonnen.
In such a smothering style, but again, Bisping gets back to his feet.
Well, he truly is an Olympic-class wrestler. One of the best wrestlers in MMA. His power double is second to none. And his ability to control fighters, I mean, that is one of the most important aspects of this sport. The ability to dictate where the fight takes place.
Longtime teammate up in the Pacific Northwest of Randy Couture. Now it's Bisping who slid down looking for a takedown. Two-time All-American at Oregon, Joe, pardon me, Chael Sonnen, and an Olympic team alternate in 2000 for the Sydney Olympic Games.
Well, another thing to consider is what we saw in the last fight with the weight cutting, how exhausted both fighters were. Well, I know Chael Sonnen cut a lot of weight for this fight, but Michael Bisping had an easy cut. This is one of the best cuts he's ever had. He said he had no problem. I spoke to him yesterday. His face was full. He did not look drawn out. He did not look irritable. Much easier cut for Michael Bisping.
And Bisping, when I saw him on Thursday, felt great. He looked already ready to go, Joe. Before the cut started, he looked lean and in the best condition of his life. Of course, Bisping was originally scheduled to fight Maia, Sonnen Munoz. And what a different stylistic matchup we have here now.
And look at this, Bisping has Chael Sonnen pressed up against the cage here. And we have to see here, does Chael get frustrated? The fact that he can't take Bisping down and hold him there.
Well, and that's the mental aspect of this game is ultra important. And that's Chael's go-to game. Plus, very fast-paced first round. Two men who do not like each other. Looking for the takedown again. Man, they are really taking it at a fast pace. And Joe, you've talked about many times, you can't fight on pure emotion because what you do is drain yourself too quickly. You've got to stay within your game plan.
And you can't try to steamroll a fighter, not be successful, and keep that same pace. So Chael Sonnen has wisely adjusted his pace, slowed things down quite a bit from the initial attack and rush that he had in the opening round, in the beginning of the round.
It is Bisping with Sonnen up against the fence right now.
Again.
Yep.
And that's unexpected.
Uppercut just missed. Very crisp with his hands. Well, very crisp with his kickboxing is Michael Bisping.
Yeah, he's getting some shots off on Chael Sonnen. And I think it's surprising Chael.
He was a championship kickboxer in his late teens back at home in the UK, born and raised in Manchester, England. 30 seconds. Remains here in round number 1. Little head fighting here, trying to gain control.
Well, I got to say, right away, Michael Bisping is imposing his game far more than Chael's imposing his. Chael has not been able to take Bisping down and hold him down, and we've seen time and time again Bisping holding Chael against the cage.
Man, and he's gone for that spinning kick on about 3 occasions here in the first round.
It is slow as molasses.
Round 1 in the books.
He saw Barboza land it, and he's been practicing.
There you go.
He's a little worked.
How crazy was
An inside trip, and there's a nice right hand over the top by Chael Sonnen.
You ready? Get up.